I was sitting right there. My door was closed, and there was a knock, and I kind of looked through that window when I didn't have all the stuff there, and there was Bill Hall, and he was kind of waving at me. And then I jumped. I'm not kidding you. I jumped up, and he was like, "I want to tell you we picked Tom." And Tom was standing there, and so I just kind of tackled Bill Hall and hugged him, and then I tackled Tom and I hugged him, and I was just like, "Okay, this is great. I got to get back on my call."
Oh, the Wingman Award. And I'm not sure Tom can get over that one because it was the corporate challenge competition. Tom and I agreed to, quote, run the 5K together. And I finished just a step behind Tom. But because of our categories, I ended up in second place in our division in points for the team, and Tom got nothing.
Years ago, when he was division director of chemical sciences, the administrative assistant that he had at the time posted a picture on one of the boards and said she was giving away a prize if anybody could figure out who it was. Nobody figured it out.
I arranged a pheasant hunting trip in rural Kansas not long after we all started in our respective roles. And we all did that, went out and shot up the world and missed a lot and did lots of things. So
some topics that Tom and I have talked about over the years that I've really enjoyed, there are like three that come to mind. First one is mind mapping software. So talking to Tom off and on about data visualization and how to put it into mind maps has been a blast. And Tom, I'd love talking with you about that stuff. We're fellow geeks in that area. Science fiction novels. So that has been a regular topic for us over the years too. And we've traded back and forth some really good book ideas. And the third topic was, of course, Neil Young. And so we each have our favorite Neil Young song, and probably I think they're both off of the same album too. So that's been a lot of fun.
David Oliver talked this morning about affability. And I think that's a great adjective to describe him because he is that, right? He's Midwestern in that sense, that he's approachable, that he's friendly, that he genuinely concerns himself with how you're doing and with your well-being.
Great demeanor, his easy ability to talk to, his thoughtfulness, especially of other people's ideas, and that's very genuine. He'll be known for that, but he'll also be known as just running a very large organization and transforming it from, those lean years of long ago to how do you grow effectively to, kind of establish our vision.
Leadership through easy times doesn't take a lot of courage, but leadership through difficult times certainly does. And you've led us through some very difficult times, and I'm forever grateful for that.
He has such integrity, and that just ripples down through the organization. And it's his integrity, his ethics, his work ethic. I mean, he's the first guy here in the morning. I don't know if people know that or not. Working for Tom is just, it's good stuff.
I remember walking into Proposal War Room, and there sat Tom with his glasses on and safety shields and pens in his pocket. And I'm thinking, oh boy, this is the classic geeky scientist. This is going to be interesting. And we've worked together on things ever since.
The Burn Ends are the band that Tom plays with. I think that's one of his big passions, and music is something that he really enjoys. But at one point, he told me that they were playing at a restaurant close to where I lived out in Lee Summit. I looked up the restaurant and found out that they actually had a countdown to the days they were playing, and that he was really thrilled about that. I think that's probably the only countdown that they've had to an event. But it was fun. It was a really fun evening. Enjoyed the music.
I've been to his house when the band just sort of has a jam session, and yeah, they're great. It's very just fun and light, and they are people who absolutely enjoy it. It's so wonderful to see somebody enjoy this little side activity. I mean, this isn't his livelihood. This is just something he loves to do, and so it was great to see him And he's really good.
We've done a lot of things together and did a lot of projects together. And it was good and it was fun. And I wish him all the best in retirement. And I'm jealous because I would like to be going there too.
Tom, I wish you the best on your next steps. It has been a fantastic time working with you. I've really appreciated your leadership, your friendship, your mentoring over the years as well. And I just really am very happy for you and your next steps, and the Institute and all of us are going to miss you tremendously, but we're very happy for you and excited for your next steps.
Congratulations on your retirement. Congratulations on your role as a CEO. You have definitely helped transform the organization, and it's something that I know you should be proud of because it is a monster achievement.
Tom, I'm delighted to have this chance to record some thoughts for this momentous occasion. Let me first begin by congratulating you. It's been a terrific run, and I'm glad I've been able to share so many years of it. Now for some thoughts. Most of us know that you're devoted to Patty and your family, including your 2 beautiful granddaughters. I also know that you have a deep devotion to your faith in God and your church, and that you played guitar and sang while leading worship, and that you graduated from and serve on the Board of Trustees of KC's Jesuit School, Rockhurst University. And while I share your faith in God, I know that I'm not a Catholic, and you know that also, nor too deeply knowledgeable of the history of the Catholic Church or its patron saints. So, as I was preparing this, I thought, surely there's a patron saint for retirees. So I did what everyone would do. I Googled it. And while doing my Googling, I surprisingly found this to be unproductive. I did learn that there's a patron saint for just about everything you can think of. From button makers, that's Louis IX, to the internet, Isidore of Seville, Werenfridis for stiff joints, and Christopher for travel, which I hope you and Patty are able to avail yourselves of. But the closest saint that I could come to for retirees was Anthony of Padua. He's the patron saint of the elderly. He's actually best known for locating lost items, and this is something that probably is going to come in handy as we get into our golden years. But he also has a list of other causes: shipwrecks, starvation, animals, sailors, harvests, paupers, just to name a few. So I doubt that he would have the wherewithal to process all the prayers of you retiring Catholic baby boomers. So rather than a saint, I want to offer this from the book of Numbers. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Stay in touch, keep on picking, and Godspeed.